Each year, we try to remind you of everything you need to know to prevent a fire emergency. But this year, we want to help you get familiar with what actually happens when a fire occurs, what goes on behind the scenes on the other side of the phone, and what does it sound like. A smoke alarm is typically the first noise that you will hear if there's a fire. It is meant to get your attention so that you can take action. When you hear your smoke alarm go off, what kind of action should you take? Should you A, take the batteries out of the alarm so it stops beeping? B, call 911 immediately? C, follow your plan, get to a safe place, and then call 911? Or D, ignore it and keep watching Merle's favorite show, 2.5 Squirrels. Always remember to follow your emergency plan and get to your meeting place, which should be a safe distance outside of your home. Once you are out of harm's way, call 911.
Oh no, Merle, what should we do? Oh yeah, our emergency plan. We need to get to our meeting place. Merle, where's your phone? I'll call 911.
When you call 911, you're put in touch with one of our telecommunicators.
911 was the address of your emergency.
What information about an emergency will you always need to tell a 911 telecommunicator? A, the specific location or address. B, the details about the emergency. C, where you want your life to be 5 years from now. Or D, both A and B. "911 telecommunicators will always need at least two things from you. First, you will need to give them the address or the specific location of the emergency, nearby landmarks, well-known places, and other information like the color of the residence. Second, they will need specific details on the emergency. This way they can send the correct responders to the right location. Sometimes telecommunicators may ask more questions depending on what's happening, but they will always ask for these two things.
911 was the address of your emergency.
My address is 123 Acorn Street.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
Something happened at my house. There was a lot of smoke and my alarm went off.
When the fire department is being sent, just stay in line with me. I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
When a fire call reaches the station, a siren goes off alerting responders of the emergency. Firefighters spring into action, get their equipment, and rush to the scene to help. They put on their engines, lights, and sirens so that people can hear and see them coming. If you are driving and you see or hear an emergency vehicle, whether it's a fire engine, an ambulance, or a police car, what should you do? Should you A, pull over to the side of the road, B, continue driving as normal, C, blast the theme from Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, or D, follow the emergency vehicle? It is the law in North Carolina to move over and give emergency vehicles the right-of-way on the road. If you see or hear one of these vehicles, pull over and give them the space they need to get to their destination as quickly and safely as they can.
When firefighters show up to an active fire scene, they have special equipment to keep them safe while doing their job. One vital piece of equipment is an SCBA or air mask, which helps them to breathe clean air while in a smoky environment. This mask makes firefighters look and sound a little bit scary, but underneath that mask is a person trying to help. If you are trapped in a house that is on fire and you see or hear a firefighter wearing an air mask coming towards you, should you A, stay hidden, B, move towards the firefighter and get their attention, C, run away, or D, wait for him to say, "Luke, I am your father." If you're trapped in a burning building and you hear or see a masked firefighter heading your way, try to get their attention and move towards them if it is safe. They aren't just there to put out the fires, but also to help rescue anyone left behind.
Alongside fires, carbon monoxide gas leaks are another situation that firefighters help with. Carbon monoxide is an invisible, tasteless, and odorless gas that can be deadly if inhaled. There are specific detectors made for carbon monoxide, but some smoke alarms have carbon monoxide detectors built into them. If you hear your carbon monoxide detector go off, should you A, ignore it and continue doing what you were doing, B, try and turn it off, C, open a door or window, or D, exit the building quickly and safely and call 911. Just like a smoke alarm, when your carbon monoxide detector goes off, exit the building in a quick and safe manner, and once you are in a safe meeting place, call 911 immediately. Carbon monoxide detectors are most effective when they are placed at least 5 feet above the floor or on the ceiling. They should never be placed directly next to or over a fireplace or appliance. Any alarm, whether it's a carbon monoxide or smoke alarm, should be placed in a spot near a sleeping area where it can be heard if it were to go off during the night. If your home has multiple floors, each one should have its own separate detector.
Thank you so much for joining us for National Fire Prevention Week. We hope you've enjoyed our safety messages we've shared with you this week, that you've learned something, and most importantly, that you've taken something away that will help you do your part in keeping Johnston County safe. You don't have to be a professional, drive a big red fire truck, or wear all the gear to fight a fire. You can fight fires by doing your part to prevent fires in the first place and knowing what to do if a fire does start. This week we've talked a lot about fire safety, but whether it's a fire, a hurricane, or any other emergency, you play an important role as a partner alongside us in protecting our community. So until next time, make sure to check those smoke alarms, put together an emergency plan, and be safe out there.